Good morning, everyone. My name is Ken's Solis, and I am the first reporter for this group, Group 8. So, our topic for today is the Chapter 9, Campus Safety and Security. So, this presentation, guys, explores how the national security principles of the Philippine Constitution is applied in school settings through physical safety, emergency management, and disaster preparedness. So, before we proceed to the main topics, no? So let us know the learning objectives first. First is to define the safety and security there, sorry. And second is to enumerate the measures to ensure campus security. And third is to describe the campus emergency management. So first is the national security as enshrined in the Philippine Constitution. So according to the 1987 Philippine Constitution, Article 2, Declaration of Principles and State Policies. If kabalo mo ani guys, good for you, no? So, if you know this, pwede rin yung skip, but no, you're not allowed. So, Section 3, so the Armed Forces of the Philippines, or AFP, or kaning mga sundalo, is, they are the one, no, nga mag-protect sa people and the state. And ang ilahang goal, no, is to secure the sovereignty of the state and the integrity of the national security. So kaning mga sundalo dili lang kay protektahan nila ang people o ang ilang state, but they also ensure the security of the sovereignty of the state and the integrity of the national security. So Section 4 further explains that the government duty is to serve and protect the people. So ang duty sa government, no, is to protect and serve the people. Muna siyang prime duty sa government. And the government also, pwede po nila tawagon ng mga tao, no, para protektahan ng state if ang citizen is naka-undergo na og kanang military or civil service. And before masabak sa kanang kanang ordinary people kailangan ka required mo appeal sa kaning military or civil service. And also the Leon 2011 clarifies that civil service refers to any service for the defense of the state other than the soldier's duty. So ang civil service, guys, is muna siya ang any service niya guys nga para protektahan ng state. So yeah, so they, if maka-undergo na kag civil service, no, you can protect na the state. So dili lang kay ang mga sundalo, no, but also if naka-undergo na kag civil service, you can protect the state also. So Section 5 add also the maintenance of peace and order, the protection of life, liberty, and property, and promotion of the general welfare are essential for the people, for the enjoyment by all the people of the blessing of democracy. So, if maintain ang peace and order, there is a protection of life, liberty, and property. And De Leon also said na when peace and order, security, and life of dignity are established and maintained, no, kung ma-maintain siya, political stability and economic prosperity becomes attainable, and the people truly enjoy the blessing of independence and democracy. So, if ma-maintain na gyud ang kapayapaan, no, ang peace and order sa state, sa Philippines, is there is a blessings of independence and democracy. And democracy also flourishes best when peace and order reign and the rights of the people are assured. So yes, ang democracy stable ang democracy nga mag-rely siya sa national security. So if okay ang national security, there is a good democracy, a stable democracy. So next one is the campus security measures. So Physical security involves the protection of the plant or building, facilities, and members of the academic community. It can be fostered through the following measures. So first is the implementation of pedestrian security. So, mano siya guys, ang sa mga identification system, sa mga ID, no? Sa aning security check, visitor and equipment control, familiarization of schools officials, faculty and staff, students, and frequent visitors. So this implementation, no, or this security in a campus is really important, no, to protect the people inside the campus para dili makapasok ang mga insider or mga possible bomb threats, you know, kanang mga mag-suicide na lang kay nasa bomba sila lang lawas or anything. So it is really important, no, kanang first anang sa guard, no. So di gid ka kasulod dira ako wa kay ID. But there is kanang COR sa atong school nga okay ra ang COR that on, no. So yes. And second naman is the installation of physical and human barriers. So these are the guard force, gate and perimeter fence, and lights, top guard, network and linkages with law enforcement agencies. So kani siya is first mga gate, no, sa kanang mga koral sa sa campus o kanang mga guard. So excuse me. So, di man gyud ta kasulod guys, no, kung wala gyud tay ID or kanang ma-identify ka nga usa ka estudyante or visitor ba ka dira or faculty ba ka dira, as long as naakay ka ng as long as naakay pang identify nga usa ka tao dira nga pwede ka nga makasulod, no, you can actually enter, no, kung naakay pang verify nga pwede ka mosulod dira nga campus. And last is the enforcement of vehicle control, the identification system, parking area security, traffic control. So kani enforcement of vehicle control, as you can see guys, no, naanay gi-implement sa gawas, no, nga kanang proper parking sa mga motor, no, kanang na sila yung mga marking, no. So para hapsay siya tanawon dili siya kanang gubot. So it is really important also. So mo to siya ang tulo ka buok nga campus security measures nga giingon sa module. So mo to siya guys ako ang part, and next one is kita rin niyo. Thank you.
Hi everyone. So next is management and disasters assessment response team. So first is the chairperson and vice chairperson. So kinsa ang pwede makabasa? Okay, thank you. They are leaders of the campus emergency team. Their job is to make sure the school is ready before a disaster happens. This includes prepare plans, leading drills, and making sure everyone knows what to do in an emergency. So next is purpose. So pakalihog kog basa. Okay, thank you. So purpose is ensure organized response to emergencies. Whereas emergencies can cause panic, with training and preparation, the campus can respond quickly and calmly, reducing injuries or damage. So next is planning. So who can read? Please read. Okay, thank you. So planning is K to affect crisis handling. So crisis without a plan, people may not know what to do. Planning helps the school responds correctly, who to call, where to go, and how to stay safe. So here, here what they do. Example, disaster preparedness is the one uh, they assess possible risk, no? Earthquakes, fires, or flooding. They create emergency response plan for each type of disaster. They prepare emergency kits, no? So kita naman tanan is kabalotas unsa nang kit, di ba? Mo na ang kanang box na nay sila ni mo mga tambal, mga first aid, alcohol, like mga kuan, mga important na dapat nimo ibutang dira sa kung mag ano na disaster, no? So ensure ensure communication lines like SMS alerts are ready. So second is organizing drills. They conduct regular fire drills and earthquake drills for students and staff. During these drills, they monitor how quickly and safety people. So evaluate after the drills. They discuss what went well and what needs improvement. So next is emergency response planning. So they assign rules who calls 911. Okay? That's familiar naman tanan ng 911. Everyone knows. So 911 is who assess students with disabilities, who leads is buildings, evaluate eval um, evacuation. They partner with local emergency services. So fire department, hospitals, they update the plan every semester based on new tests of feedbacks. So next is the disaster assessment response team. So this is a group of training personnel who are the first to respond when a disaster like a fire, earthquake, flood, or explosion happens on campus. So, pakibasa ko. Okay, thank you. So, assess casual, casualties and damage. So, they quickly look for injury people. So, casualties and give basic first aid if needed. They also evaluate how much damage has occurred to buildings, equipment, or surroundings. So next is pakibasa. Pakibasa ko please. Okay, thank you. Second is investigate cause and check for trap kasi na trap na individuals. So they try to identify what caused the accident. So gas leak, faulty wiring, structural failure. So they search for people who may be trapped under debris inside rooms or elevators. Third is, ibasa ko please. Okay, thank you. So third is relay info to command group. So they report all findings to the emergency command group, which is in charge of making decisions. This ensures that the right action like calling ambulance, closing buildings, or evacuating happen quickly. So this is all my part. Thank you.